Hi, the YouTube is me, Morphsuit America, and in this video I'll be talking about the updates, things that's going on over here in the Japanese PSO2 for August 26th, 2020 all the way up to September 2nd. And there's a bunch of good stuff going on, especially in terms of the Road to Luster campaign. I already made a video, separate video talking about it. You can look above my head or in the description. Also note that if you want to look at the websites that I am using and stuff, you can look in the description for that. And depending on what you want to see, if you want to get into the Road to Luster campaign stuff that I'm going to talk about in this video, you can look in the description for the time skip. So let me cover some little things here and there. So we do have a scratch going on. It's Oracle Collection 3. This is in reference to the anime and episode 3 and showing some of the characters that popped up in the anime. You can get some of their particular outfits. This isn't new to us. We already had this. It's just that, you know, it's a revamp and it just kind of like a quote-unquote revival, but not really a revival. Actually, no. It can be seen as a revival in a sense. It's just that it's not a huge revival. It's only in reference to, once again, the anime and some of the NPCs in episode 3. So yeah, there's only like 2 lobby actions that caught my interest, but depending on what you want to do, you can pull for this. I will have to state that when it comes to the pity system, when it comes to you polling and doing it a bunch of times, you aren't going to get a select item. So if you were hoping for a select item so you can cut corners and get a very specific item you want, you cannot. However, this does give a bunch of items that you can't really buy off of the player market. I think some of them you can, but some of them are untradeable. So yeah, that is something. And then there's some voice sets as well. If you want to see the schedule, you can look on Bump for that. This is the fixed emergency quest that will pop up at certain times. When it comes to the random ones, you might need to use an alternative source for that. I know that PSO2 Discord server, the main one, it does have a way to announce like random emergency quests. And there's also a couple AIs that can do that as well. Apparently, we do have a boost over here in the Japanese PSO2 towards Beach Wars 2020 from August 26th to September 2nd. Note that Beach Wars will disappear on September 2nd. I already made a video talking about it. If you need to see what you want to do and how to go about it and stuff, look above my head or in the description. So for all difficulties, we're getting another 100% rare drop rate. So this is going to stack on top of the 350 that's already going on. Once again, already made a video talking about the 350 boost. For extra hard difficulty, they increase the drop rate of Summer Rapid Minisuits in the Navy Rapid Minisuit. When it comes to ultra hard, they added the Beach Wars 2020 trigger to the drop pool. Now, there's a bunch of stuff going on. I will mention this at a later point in this video. If you want to say a secret phrase so you can get the currency here, so you can go to the bad shop, all you need to do is copy and paste this. So if I wanted to, I can copy this, and then I can go into the game. I can use team chat or party chat. I'm gonna just stick with party chat instead. I say that, and then all you need to do now is to go to the Visa phone, stare at the rewards here, campaign rewards, and you can see that the currency will pop up down here. I already said the one that was new, so you do that, and then you go to the bat shop, which I will make a separate video talking about. So, what's next? Alright, so I am going to start talking about the Sagecrest campaign stuff because you will need these so you can try to get into a Puras weapon or get a specific weapon you may need so you can go for a Puras. When it comes to the Sagecrest weapons, the Sagecrest weapons, they do require the currency for that, and to find these particular weapons you would need to talk to Zig. So if I go over here and I click on the third option, obtain crest weapons, click on the first one, you'll see a bunch of 15 stars. Now these 15 stars will require 250 to just get one of them, and also note that the grind value is not at 35. Already made a video emphasizing on grind value, but yeah, let me talk about these missions. So the first mission is to clear Matoi's summer client order, and the specific one you need to clear is the prize for you. You will get 10 Sage Crests from this. The second one is to clear emergency quest Beach Wars 2020 one time. For this one, you just need to complete it on any difficulty, and then you get 10 Sage Crests. Same can be said with the other emergency quest, Requiem of the Spectre's Grudge. You complete this one time, you will get 10 Sage Crests. When it comes to the limited quest, you complete this one time, you get another 10 Sage Crests. If you log in on PSO2 for 3 days, you get another 10 Sage Crests. And then the last one, link with PSO2 ES and do a quick search once, you get 10 Sage Crests. I'm working on the PSO2 ES stuff. Haven't really toyed around with it as much, but that will be something. And then, yeah, this is going on as well. During the campaign period, log in each day to receive rewards. Logging in multiple days to receive a special prize. August 20th all the way up to September 1st, you'll get 100% experience boost, 250% rare drop rate boost, and then 150% try boost. And then when you log in for 5 days, you get a bonus key Tokyo Rainbow. Once again, I already explained this in my separate video. But yeah, then there's going to be quests linked to boost between limited quest special mission, special training episode 6, and the emergency quest Beach Wars 2020, welcoming with the Spectre's Grudge, August 19th to September 2nd. Special training episode 6, so yeah, I already covered this. If you go to the official Sega, or Sega's official PSO2 Twitter, you can copy and paste this, put it up there, and then retweet it. If you hit a certain number of retweets, not only do we get these previous prizes, we also get the weapon camo for the Luster class. And this is for everyone. Everyone will receive this if we get 15,000 retweets. And then also note that the Vita is going to go away. It will just be on the 16th. With that being said, nothing too grand about it. I would just emphasize on the fact that you will want to do Beach Wars, because that will disappear on the 2nd, along with the collection files. So make sure you get as many runs in for the Beach Wars event or seasonal emergency quest. Other than that, you will want to start on this Road to Luster campaign, which once again I already made a video hinting at it. But if you want to see it in game and you want to get started, you would need to go into the game. So when it comes to locating these missions, most of the times in the past, you would have to go on Bump and stare at the info that they translated, and you would need to just view that information on Bump to see what you have to do. They didn't have a way to do it in-game until now. So they are using the limited time missions from the ARKS missions. Now, ARKS missions, I already made a video talking about it, but during that recording, it didn't show limited time missions because they didn't implement it until the start of episode 6, and then the start of episode 6, and then the emergency quest that was released with it, which was Armada, and then there was like a bunch of limited quests you would want to do so you can get limited time items or rewards. To access this, all you need to do is hit the escape. You can either hit shift if you're using a keyboard. If not, you would want to go to the 5th button with the planet icon. You want to go to that one, click on ARKS missions, and then boom, you're on this screen. What you want to do then is to click on that exclamation point, the limited time missions, and then you see there's a bunch of stuff that you will have to do. I am going to make a separate video going thoroughly into how to go about this, and no edits whatsoever. I did complete a couple of them because I was doing Beach Wars, for example, like completing 30 emergency trials and then 3 emergency quests. I don't know how this works exactly until I turn it in and I see how to go about it. But I'm not going to do that because, once again, I am going to make a separate video, a very thorough / long video going through all these things and talk about how to complete each one of these. And most likely just give you a couple more missions after I turn one of them in. So for example, if I turn in these 2, I got a feeling that I'm going to get more missions that will help me go towards these units and these free weapons. You would want to do this because it's free stuff. And you are cutting corners, especially if you're new to the game. If you're new to the game, take advantage of this campaign boost and this campaign in general, just so you can level up, so you can get ready for endgame content, so you can actually play with Luster class without worrying about like power leveling or getting like other things here and there, or at least getting a good stable income or getting a way to get better weapons so you can easily give it to your other alt classes or your other characters. So the reason why you will want to do these is because if you don't know the conversions in the standard way of doing the upgrade, it eats up a lot of resources. If you have been farming the game and you've been playing it for a long time, then you will most likely have a bunch of resources and you don't need to worry as much. Not only that, if you are actually at the end game content as well, you can easily farm for some of these compared to someone that's brand new to the game. If you're brand new to the game, or if you're still like starting off and it's been 1 to 2 weeks, then you will still need to do certain things. You still need to accumulate a bunch of materials you need so you can actually do these upgrades. What I'm going to talk about first would be the units. Understand that they will give you the materials for a free 13-star Liberate set. And by set, I'm referring to the rear, the arm, and the leg. It's not like they're going to give you one piece only. No, they're giving you the full set. Understand, when it comes to you upgrading from a novel into a liberate, you need to turn in all these items. Now, some of these items are easy to acquire, while others will take you some time. For example, ultimate boosters. You cannot buy ultimate boosters in terms of your meseta. Like, you can buy them by trading in a bunch of photon boosters, but even then, you are trading a lot of photon boosters so you can get one ultimate booster. The easiest way right now to get these is through the Vide quest. I already made a video talking about how to get the Puras and Stil weapon, and it does emphasize on how to get pure photons and ultimate booster. I am going to make a separate video emphasizing on that as well. But the thing is, this mission, or these limited missions in this campaign, it will give you the materials you need so you can go for a liberate for each one of these pieces. So your arm, rear, and leg. Understand that when it comes to these two items, the Goldarius and the Primichet, I feel like I pronounced that wrong, but whatever. Those two, they will be from desynthesizing a bunch of units. Now, to get these, I think the way I did it was desynthesizing a bunch of 12 stars. But you had to be quite specific as well, 12-star units. You actually had to desynthesize a bunch to get this one in particular, you need to desynthesize rear units. And then after that, guess what? You will actually have to desynthesize a bunch of other stuff so you can get the arm and the leg as well. Once again, this campaign is going to help you because it's going to allow you to skip that huge process. You are going to get those materials you need so you can go for a liberate. Now, on Bump, it says they will release it at a later date, so it might be rewarded through the Visa phone instead of the limited time missions. I am not 100% sure. I'll let you guys know at a later date when I complete these missions and when I uploaded all these other things as well. So yeah, that's why you would want to farm for materials. The same can be said with the weapons as well, because they are giving materials and stuff you need so you can make a light stream and a liberate gun slash. You might not want to use the gun slash, but you can convert it if you want to change it. So, understand for the light stream, I already made a video talking about it in 2019. I do need to make an update to talk about how to do it now. But with the light stream, it looks simple by just staring at the weapon in itself. However, it's not that easy because if you're still new to the game and you don't have all these pieces, you will have to do a bunch of stuff. So, for example, let's say you don't have the profound gun slash, or yeah, let's say you don't have the gun slash, you will need to get this. When it comes to you going to a light stream, you need a Celestial. Guess what? To make a Celestial, you need all these items. Guess what? To even get started, you need this thing. So you would need to get a bunch of stones. You get this by doing the emergency quest persona, or Requiem of the Spectre's Grudge. You get at least 15 of these, and then you can make it, and then you will need all these other materials, which you're gonna have to plus 35. You'll need one of each type. It's not very specific, but you just need one of these and 150 stones. Once you do that, you get a Celestial, you get 400 X cubes, and then you need a stone. This particular stone is gonna stop you. Like, this will take you a while, but you can do it. This will be limited. The stone does not drop like candy, like X cubes and all that. No, this is rare, especially as a random drop. Now, you can get this through fixed methods like titles and stuff, but yeah, this isn't cheap. Like, you can't get this easily. With the campaign, guess what? You skip these things. You can easily get stuff that's already at plus 35. Not only that, you get a stone, which then you can make into this light stream. They're also going to give you the free celestial weapon as well. With that being said, guess what? The same can be said with the liberate weapon. Now, when it comes to getting the novel, you can easily get it from the weapon badge 2020. However, when it comes to you going for a liberate, yeah, that's a different story, because you're gonna need a bunch of crafting materials. These you have to either buy or you have to desynthesize 15 stars to get them. When it comes to Diplomatias, you can desynthesize 14 stars or 15 stars. I advise you to desynthesize the 14 stars, and this is very specific, so you will want to do it for S attack weapons. X cubes, you need 500 of these. And then class cubes, you need 200, and ultimate boosters is 50. Ultimate boosters will once again take a while depending on where you are at in the game. If you're able to farm Divide and you have multiple characters, you can easily get these ultimate boosters, or if you can do ultra hard content with certain emergency quests, then you can also get ultimate boosters through those means. But when it comes to the class X cubes, you would want to have a class that's already at a max level, or a class that can do ultra hard, because when it comes to some of the difficulties in emergency quests and quests in general, they do reward you with X cubes if you do it at a certain difficulty. Not only that, there is a way to farm these in a sense, especially with the ultimate quest Remnants of the Other Worlds. I did make a video talk about it, upper right hand corner or in the description. But yeah, if you're new to the game, you can't easily go for a Liberate. But guess what? With this campaign, you can cut corners, you can get the materials you need so you can actually make a Liberate. They'll also give you the Liberate Unlocker. Understand that the Liberate Unlocker, like the stone for the live stream, is rare because this does not drop easily. It is RNG chance, and there's only a couple fixed methods to get them. One of them, for example, if you go all the way over here, and you click on Zig's second option and you click on the first option, you can see that he does give you a bunch of stones if you decide to trade in a bunch of sage cuts. I was able to get another Liberate because I bought the one over here, but this is a one-time thing. He will not refresh in a month or a year or so. They might do it again, they might reprogram him, but yeah, if you empty that out, that's it. And this is why you would want to do the campaign, so make sure you get started. The reason why I'm releasing this video is to emphasize on that, and also to explain and show you guys this thing and tell you guys once again, get started right now, because if there's a bunch of missions, you want to get through them, you don't want to do it at the last minute. Maybe you do, up to you, but I want to give you guys this notice right now. Do it so you can get your free items, so you can get the free weapons. Like, even if you may not want to use those weapons, guess what? You can actually use them to your advantage in getting certain S-class abilities that can only be found on those weapon series. I am going to make a video once again talking about like these various weapons. I am making a video talking about how to go about making the Liberate and what it has to offer and all that jazz. And yeah, you'll see all that in due time. It will take me a while before I actually get started on these missions, because I still need to upload a bunch of stuff, edit a bunch of stuff. So you'll see it in due time. Thank you guys for watching. If you got any questions, comment, concerns though, put it down below. I'll see you guys at the next video. Peace.